crazy ass shit.
You know, that's how I knew that guy. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I knew that guy was just something right. He feels like to this second, I'm sure he texts me like he can do that, and I don't know this person. I haven't shared personal things, nothing.
And he still texts you.
Yeah, like he was.
Hell no.
I don't know what's wrong with him, but I told him. I said, I think something's wrong with you. I said maybe nobody has ever.
So was it Daniel? Was it
okay. I was like, I told him. I said, maybe nobody's ever told you this. I said, but you're young, and I think you have a problem. I said, I hope you don't get upset that I'm telling you the truth. But it is what it is.
So back to like my coworker daughter, them like they even sleep like. So she's in a relationship with a guy who's actually diagnosed as bipolar. They sleep in the car because the mother kicked him out. He threatened to shoot up the house.
Oh my God!
Yeah, so it's one of those things like, well, y'all know this dude is a serial killer. He's telling y'all,
I'm gonna kill you all.
Right. And y'all still aren't taking those precautions to get, like, for one, your daughter should be out of that situation. Don't get me wrong, like, we all know we make those mistakes. Our kids grow up and they learn their own battles, but it's different. Like, if someone's telling me they're going to shoot up my house, they're going to do anything like that, I'm getting you locked up.
I don't take that lightly.
Me either. You're threatening me, and I can't sleep like that.
I've never been in a relationship like that with somebody physically, like, threatening my life or my family, and I'm thankful for it because I don't know if I'm that type of person that can handle it. Like, God give you stuff you can handle, and I'm so glad He never put me in those situations. But I've seen it happen around me very close to home, so you just got to be cautious.
You do. Just protect yourself. If you're over 18, just make sure that you get a permit and a gun.
And a fucking background check.
And only a background check of these psychos.
So you can definitely Google people's background.
You can tell these guys out here and these women are crazy. We're living in a time now where people are happy with drugs and money.
And they're okay with being not shit. They're okay with being a bad person because society accepts it, so they expect everybody to accept it. And it's in the music,
so they feeding off of what they're getting. Like nowadays, people are blowing up off of shooting people coming from the hood, doing these drugs, taking Zans, and it's looked upon as a good thing when really it's a bad thing. It's killing us slowly, and we don't know it because, well, we know it, like the older generation know it, but it's still like one of those things where our younger generation is trying to grow into themselves. They're learning themselves, so they got to
go through it.
Yeah, because you vent through music, like you listen through music, like you get you learn yourself through music and just growing in life, and that's what they're doing. And now the music is all like going down here. It's not like rapping about a heartbreak and being sad or, happy with your family. Now it's like, I do drugs, I shoot at you, stuff like that. Like, and that's what these kids are praising nowadays. Like, now you meet most people like, I like me a thug.
Yeah, they don't.
And don't get me wrong. Look, everybody like a street person, but
of course you want somebody, and now that I'm older, it's like, I'd word it differently because don't get me wrong. I
was never attracted to
I don't call it hood. I feel like I want as my man. You don't got to be hood. You can be a fucking lame ass square.
I think
and you protect me. I want to protect
straight nigga. I want someone that's going to not fucking stand down to no one.
Right.
I want someone that's going to fucking provide. I want someone that knows the fuck they want. Right, go the fuck hard like they ain't got shit to lose when they really do. It's the facade. Look, okay. I don't think it's the fact of like
the street gets more so like the mentality. I need to be a hood.
And I'm like, girl.
That's ignorant. Because you don't know what you're asking for, so you might want to be careful what you're asking for.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to just say one more thing, then we can move to the next topic. I just need family and people that identify these things to say something more than you shouldn't date him. This person, they sit and they internalize, whether you want to admit it or not. They internalize fucked up shit that this person does. They internalize shit that they was like, oh shit, bitch, wait, what you just said? What to me? You have to bring that shit up to put that shit into perspective for that person. Because when you say it and they hear it twice,
I feel like
they're gonna think about it twice. They're gonna be like, you know what? That's the second time I heard this shit. Because we have this situation
kind of going on in our family right now. And my mom, she's just the type of person. She's like, if it's affecting her family and she's gonna speak on it because firstly, she's been through it, and when you have been through a domestic violence relationship, people just think it's physical. It's more than that. It's mental. It's financial. It's on so many levels. So you can identify the signs even if that person can't. So I just feel like you said, family. Yeah, we try to mind their business like, oh, child, I'm going to just let her go through it. It comes to a point where you have to stand up. You have to be that person to be like, okay, bitch, I've heard him threaten you. I've seen him put his hands on you. I've seen you him take your money, like little shit. Somebody need to tell you something.
Yeah, somebody has to step up and be
somebody
that
going to have to be that bitch.
You so delusional. You so lost. You so in love. Like, you so committed. Like, this person is your all. You willing to take it out. And I've seen it in some of my coworkers. And, like, to the point where, okay, I'm all for it, like, you know, everybody being able to date who they want. My coworker is a Caucasian lady who dates an African-American man. They in a full relationship. They have kids and everything. But this guy is like, he's using her, and she comes back and she tells us different stories about him spitting in her face and cheating on her, going through all these numbers and stuff. And it's like, you try to, like, at first you understand it because you don't want to, like, cross boundaries of being in a relationship because you don't want them to, like, feel like you against them. Because everybody like what they're like and they're attracted to what they're attracted to. But when you see your friend or your coworker or your family member, like, just getting hurt and getting abused and used, it takes a time where you got to step up.
And you know what? We got to tell these bitches about themselves, too.
And that's it. You got to step up and tell them.
Some bitches, I realize, some bitches, no. Because if you come and telling me that this nigga doing this and we talking, you know I'm dramatic. I'm like, girl, for real. And you like, bitch, yes. Like, he beat my, like, you Lowkey like it. Like, hell no. Oh, no. I'm going to tell you we're going to, like, I'm going to let you get about 2 or 3 times with this fast story shit. But, bitch, everybody get tired.
Right.
I feel like, no, at that point, you got to reflect on yourself, like, damn, like, did my mom go through this? Like, why am I accepting this? Is this something wrong with me? Do I not love myself? Because I could get out of this. So, yeah, we can feel sorry for them. But, like, me personally, I left a relationship that I didn't want to end because I outgrew it, and I'm not that same person. And you just can't force somebody to change.
At the same time, it's kind of hard. Like,
it is, but everybody got a choice.
You can love a person from high school up into college and after college. And you know, at that time you're young. What you like in love with, you're not gonna be in love with later life. And then if y'all been together since high school through college, you don't really know nothing else until you get out there and date again, but you're so attached to this person that you have years coming back. It's hard for you to be able to explore the world. So I can understand the scaredness of like trying to express it to your family because once you express it to them and they know that this is what they're doing, they're never going to accept this person.
Exactly.
Never again.
And that's another thing. If you know you're not ready to leave that man or that woman, yeah, you got to vent to somebody, but vent to like your best friend or something. Don't go telling your mom and stuff because you're ruining that relationship off bat, and they're not gonna like them. Then you're gonna expect them to like this nigga you talking shit about, and it's like it don't work like that. So
because they're not invested like how you're invested. Like they barely know.
Just like no person. We can tell.
And that's how it is. Because they can be the loving person on earth. You can know that person inside out. You can know what they want to do. But they can't get there. It's a roadblock that's holding them back. But you know they got the potential to get to where they need to be in life if they able to get past this roadblock. But your family don't see none of that. Once they see that, once they see a scar, once they hear a fight, I don't want to hear nothing else about it. And I can honestly say I can understand where they come from because I went through that with my sister and her little boyfriend. Like he's never like physically hurt her, but he's put her in positions where she's able to like get hurt, not necessarily get hurt, but like she's having
not
a fight,
herself.
you know, and it's like you don't want nobody to go through that, especially someone you love. Even though you know I went through that at 17, you don't want them to go through that heartbreak because you like I know how bad it hurt. I know
they make you sick.
They make you sick to the stomach, like for real, like wanting to throw up type thing. But it's one of those things where it's like. They only gonna be able to get past this point if they hit that point where you hit and they able to be like, damn, I don't want to go back to that point. I want to move further. I want to be able to teach my kids not to go into no roadblocks like that, to be able, to grow up into a healthy relationship, healthy loving life. Because nowadays, us black folks, and I'm gonna just say us because I'm black, I feel like we lack love in certain situations in certain places, like.
We don't understand.
And it's like when you meet somebody you growing up and they're able to provide love in a certain situation, you kind of secure and you like, I don't want that or I don't want this. But it's y'all get what I'm going with it. Like it's kind of crazy. Like as you grow, you start to learn like what you don't. Those persons are not good for you.
Right.
This person they love me, they want this, but I can't grow with them because I feel like I'm stuck in this box. It's kind of, that's what I was talking about earlier. Like life is kind of funny the way it plays out, and you would never know what a love life because those people are raised totally different than you. And when you're raised up and you kind of, make homes go in half, like your home and his half, or your home and her half, it's kind of hard because they may have been raised up dirty. You may have been raised up clean. They may have been raised up cheating. You may have raised up as a marriage family with kids, Christians, Catholics, all that stuff. It plays a part, and you will never know until you meet this person. And that's why family is always important. Communication is important in relationships. Because if not, you're going to run into a serial killer. I'm not even kidding. That's what it's going to boil down to.
Pay the fuck attention.
Okay.
But one thing I want to end on, and I agree with that. My sister, she always says relationships are two people from totally different backgrounds coming together and trying to figure shit out. Like, me, I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm a city boy. This is a country nigga.
Exactly.
Wow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we are so opposite.
But y'all make it work, and y'all are doing good at it. It's kind of hard, like, it's crazy because y'all come from so far away, and then y'all are able to make it work. Don't get me wrong, like things y'all may have had that we don't know about, but
every relationship there's issues.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the thing people have to understand. But in those issues, you got to choose your battles. Like, is this a big enough issue to go to my family and be able to set them up,
right? Or
should I just fucking brush it off? No, we'll talk next week. You got to be able to do that, but it's also a maturity level. Like, because if you ain't got that maturity level, your circle, everybody you're around, like it kind of can affect everything that you have going on. And you just gotta know what to pick.
And I will say also, it is your, like, it can be your family too. Like with my family, I do go and tell them a lot of stuff, but that's because they are real as fuck, and they will tell me when I'm in the wrong. Like, they go up for this nigga. Like, they love Chris. Like, literally, my sister was upset. She was upset with him because he didn't call her on her birthday. Like, that's how close he is with my family. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Thing to have.
So,
you gotta bring those families together because for one, your mama gonna know offhand if I like him or not. She can tell what it is, what it ain't gonna be.
That's right.
That's off gate. And then it's also those parents that want their child to be a baby forever. That's hating. Yeah,
that ain't got a good relationship. They feel like that's what you have to figure out.
They've been hurt so bad that they don't have love, that they don't know they don't want their kids taken away from them because that's the only love that they have left. Now, another mother who's already in a successful relationship in a marriage, she want to be with her husband, her kids, she want out. She want to make sure that you're doing that person that you with right so that you don't ever have to come back to your house. She want to make sure that person that you're with is making sure that you're establishing yourself, that you don't have to need, want, or for anything. Like, your mama knows best. She knows what's going on. She knows, like with us, she knows if you're gay, bi. They know offhand. Your family knows. They just.
Well, my mama claims she didn't, but I think she lied.
And my mother
did you not know?
Yeah, like she tried to act like you didn't know. It's like, girl, you knew. Like,
my mama gonna tell me, "Oh, I'm coming over for dinner." Oh, okay, who you coming with? Your boyfriend? I was like, wow.
Okay, girl.
Well, guys, it's